Presented by Listen Headlines. Latest financial news from trusted sources.
New York Times Business. September 10. 1140 America New York, brick and mortar retail in the age of COVID, and Amazon. Michelle Gass, the chief executive of Kohl's, is striking deals with Amazon and Sephora in a bid to stay relevant. Michelle Gass. New York Times Business. September 10. 1138 America New York, Apple must ease restrictions on app developers, judge rules. The decision could have major implications for thousands of businesses that pay Apple billions of dollars each year. A federal judge on Friday ordered Apple to stop restricting app developers from directing customers toward other ways to pay for their services.
Forex Live. September 10. 1135 America New York, Apple must allow external payment links. A blow to Apple's App Store payment model. Apple must allow external payment links. Conduct in enforcing anti-steering restrictions is anti-competitive. The price of Apple shares are down around 1.8% on the news.
Global economy. September 10. 1132 America New York, Russia raises rates to curb inflation ahead of parliamentary election. Rising prices are becoming an increasing concern across many emerging markets.
Forex Live. September 10. 1131 America New York, AUDUSD rotates back down and toward the support swing area. The high today stalled against a swing area at 0.74095. The AUDUSD has seen a up and now down trading day. The pair is close to the closing level from yesterday.
Global economy. September 10. 1120 America New York, French shipping line CMA CGM caps freight rates amid market turmoil. Rare step by the world's third-largest container shipping group will reverberate across the industry.
Forex Live. September 10. 1107 America New York, USDCAD rebounds to retest its 100-hour moving average. The 100-hour moving average comes in at 1.26286. The USDCAD moved lower after the better-than-expected jobs report, with the price low reaching 1.25816. That took the price in a swing area between 1.2568 and 1.2588. Forex Live. September 10. 1048 America New York, major indices are now all down on the day. Dow and S&P working on its fifth consecutive down day. The major indices have turned negative on the day. The Dow and S&P are working on their fifth consecutive down day. Forex Live. September 10. 1028 America New York, Fed's Mester would like to begin tapering asset purchases this year. Fed's Mester speaks to reporters. She would still like to begin tapering asset purchases sometime this year despite weak August jobs report, would be comfortable with winding down asset purchases over the first half of 2022.
Wall Street Journal U.S. Business. September 10. 1028 America New York, Brian Robbins expected to take over leadership of Paramount Movie Studio. The current head of Nickelodeon will succeed Jim Giannopoulos, 70, who has run the studio since 2017.
Forex Live. September 10. 1026 America New York, GBP USD turns back down from test of last week's high. The price high last week reached 1.38983. The high today reached 1.38877. The GBP USD reached a high last week of 1.38983. Today, the price reached a high of 1.38877.
New York Times Business. September 10. 1024 America New York, Ford's exit from India hits workers, dealers and customers. More than $272 million has been invested in setting up dealerships in the country that employ about 40,000 people, an industry group said. A Ford showroom in New Delhi, India.
Armstrong Economics. September 10. 1022 America New York, CDC is blocking doctors from writing prescriptions for ivermectin and hydroxychloroquine. Comment. Dear Mr. Armstrong, as you know, I'm a longtime subscriber and prominent U.S. physician. I am also a vigorous advocate of the early treatment of COVID-19.
New York Times Business. September 10. 1020 America New York, Budweiser pays tribute to 9/11 with an updated commercial. The beer company trots out its Clydesdale horses for an ad that tries to be respectful while citing the brand.
Wall Street Journal Markets. September 10. 1008 America New York. Hong Kong's financial ties to mainland China deepen as WealthLink launches. The WealthLink, a cross-border investment program for individuals, forms part of China's plans under President Xi Jinping to more closely integrate the region.
Forex Live, September 10, 10:02 America New York. U.S. wholesale inventories for July 2021 are 0.6% versus 0.6% estimate. U.S. wholesale inventories for the month of August. U.S. wholesale inventories for July revised came in at 0.6% versus 0.6% estimate. That was also equal to the preliminary report.
Wall Street Journal U.S. Business. September 10, 10 o'clock America New York. Centrist House Democrats offer rival bill on cutting prescription drug prices. The legislation takes a narrower approach to a key provision of a broader House Democratic plan, which would allow Medicare to negotiate over the price of prescription drugs.
Daily FX Market News. September 10, 10 o'clock America New York. NZD, USD to threaten monthly opening range ahead of NZGDP report. NZD, USD may threaten the opening range for September ahead of New Zealand's gross domestic product, GDP, report as the economy is expected to grow at a record pace.
Wall Street Journal Markets. September 10, 9:37 America New York. Bank of America overhauls top management ranks. The bank named a new chief financial officer and added 3 women to its senior ranks in its biggest leadership reshuffling in more than a decade. BBC News Business. September 10, 9:37 America New York. Watchdog urges tougher line on COVID test firms. Basic standards for firms to qualify for the government list should be significantly improved, says the CMA.
New York Times Business. September 10, 9:33 America New York. Biden's vaccine mandate presents challenges for businesses. Companies will have to decide issues like whether to pick up the tab for weekly testing and how to handle religious exemptions. Many companies were already moving toward vaccine mandates, but they were focused on white-collar workers.
Forex Live, September 10, 9:32 America New York. U.S. stocks open higher. S&P and Dow looking to break its 4-day lose streak. S&P lowest level since August 26, 1% below the record high a snapshot of the market currently shows.